Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'll be reviewing Jones by Estetica in the color Chocolate Smoke. Wig Studio One provided Jones for me to review for you. I know that I have reviewed Jones in the past in Silver Sun RT8 and I absolutely loved it. I'll leave the link to that video link down below in the description box. And when Wig Studio One reached out to me and said they're adding Estetica is adding Chocolate Smoke to Jones along with a few other colors, we're going to send it to you for review. I was excited because I really like this wig. I think it's so easy, just a real throw and go. And I don't have Chocolate Smoke. I've never had it. I've really been wanting to try it. And it was one of those colors that as soon as they launched, they were sold out. I mean, if there was a wait, they were on back order in all the styles that are available. Let me tell you a little bit about the colors that have been added to Jones. It has been Lilac Haze, Icy Shadow, Smoky Rose, and Chocolate Smoke. So this is brand new to a much loved style. When I show you the cap, I'll go ahead and I'll apply my Jones in Silver Sun RT8, and that way you can see how at each end of the spectrum. Let's talk a little bit about Chocolate Smoke, an absolutely gorgeous brunette. They describe it as a dark brown with some steel in it, some steel blue. I see it's almost black to my eyes, but a very soft black. There is no shine. It really is a smoky color. And what we have, it almost appears, and it's not that you can see gray in it. When we go outside, you'll be able to see. You really can't see the gray because it's very subtle, and the gray has that hue of a steel blue. You also don't see blue. It's just it's a dynamic color. It's very different from anything that I have ever had. If you love something that's a little bit edgy, I think that you would absolutely love Jones in Chocolate Smoke. Really, really pretty. And Jones it's an affordable piece. It's a throw and go. We have a basic cap, and there's no monofilament. There's no lace front. We do on Jones, you will find permatease. It's a basic cap, so we definitely have it. I just took it out of the box and I took my paddle brush. You could use a wire brush as well, since Jones is basically a straight style. Let me get my mirror. And all I did was just I just brushed in order to loosen up that permatease a little bit. That's really all I did. I didn't do anything else to it. We do have lots of texture, lots of layers. If you want to add a little bit more texture, a little bit more defined of those layers, you could add some Estetica sea salt spray. This is just one of those styles that, you either love it or you not so much. I personally love it. I love this edgy look. I'll show you Jones in Chocolate Smoke on all sides. I have Jones pulled back a little bit. The bang is 4 1/4, so the bangs are pretty long on my 2.5-inch forehead. The sides and the crown are 7 inches, and the nape is 2.75 inches. We have a weight of 2.9 inches. Now, while we do have that permatease on Jones, it's definitely there. If you are not a fan of permatease, you may not like it. As far as the density is concerned, however, it's a relatively, I would say it's a low average density. We don't have, otherwise it would be out to here, and that's not the case. We have the volume up on top and around the crown, and I think it's needed. The permatease that's here is necessary in order to provide this form, otherwise it would fall very flat. Estetica fits on the larger side of average. It has enough stretch vertically and horizontally that I think it fits like a 20 up to a 22, 22 and a quarter, something like that. I have it cinched in quite a bit in order to accommodate my 21.75 circumference, and my other two measurements are average as well. If you have a smaller than a 21 and 3/4 like I do, you'll have to cinch it in, but it has hook adjusters and you can certainly cinch it in quite a bit. Here is the here's the ear tab and my very low hairline. I think Estetica caps are just comfortable as can be, and of course you can't wear it off the face because we do have a basic cap. So since Jones has, what was that, 4 1/4 inches on the bang, you could certainly wear it side swept, or you can wear it like I'm wearing and just pull it back a little bit, or you can trim it, whatever is your preference. If you wanted to make it a little bit not as flat, you could use a hot air tool, such as a hot air brush. Just make sure that it doesn't have any metal, that it's either plastic or silicone barrel and bristles, because these are traditional fibers. Could add a little clip. Very cute style. And as you noticed, you can tuck it if you like to, because we really don't have high density here. All right, let's take a walk outside so you can see chocolate smoke in the daylight. I'll show you the cap and then we'll come back. Right now I'm wearing Jones and Silver Sun RT8. Isn't this pretty too? Oh my gosh, I go from one extreme to the other. Let me bring this a little bit closer so you can see it. See, you really can't see that gray or that blue. I mean, even if I put it far away, you really have to get really close in order to see that steel blue in it. Gorgeous. And just so you know, when I first unboxed it, what I did, I took the paddle brush, and this is how I did it. I just did this. And that always helps with the permatease as well. So I just took it, and I just got really right there into the roots. That's the same thing I did with this one. That was it. And then I gave it a good shake and it was ready to go. All right, let's take a look at the cap. It's a basic cap. So here is the front. Permatease right in here. We have open ear tabs, and they do have the fibers coming through. We have an open extended nape and hook type adjusters, and as you can see, it could still be cinched in plenty. I have it cinched in about 1/4 of an inch on both sides in order to accommodate my 21.75 circumference. And we have that great stretch from Estetica. I mean, it is such a comfortable cap. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you spending this time with me. Please let me know what you think about chocolate smoke. Let me know what you think about Jones. I would love to hear from you. I hope that everyone is having a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye.